アミール・アリアクかなり昨日から熱くなっています。さあ、それではお互いに正面向いていただきたいところなんですが、早くもいきます。やはり仕掛けてきました、アリアクバリ。タイラー・キングをどうする。この前日経過を我慢できません。
次なる野望は人類最強の称号を得ること。アミール・アリア・クバリ、前評判にたがわずデビュー以来勝利を量産。 MMA 歴2年ながら経験の少なさを圧倒的パワーでカバーする。一度ハマったら圧殺必至、驚異の鉄通地獄。強くていかついジェントルマン、ライジン初ヘビー級のニューヒーロー。対するは元アメフトエリート。殴って決めてタッチダウン、タイラー・キング。その面構えはまるで逆さえ。柔術を武器にベラトールなどで活躍。一本勝ちを量産する関節技マスター。一本でタッチダウン。逆さえトラッシュトーカーか。吠える中東の英雄か。アミール・アリア・クバリ VS タイラー・キング。
All right, here we are with our heavyweight one-match Rising MMA special rules. And I believe elbows are allowed. 5 minutes, 3 rounds. Coming out of the red corner. I'm sorry, from the blue corner. Tyler King from the USA.
From Boston.
Boston.
I went to Boston.
Nice place.
I didn't like it. Their gun laws suck.
Okay, good. That's all I know. 12 wins, 5 loses here. Saying that there's no one in his height class or his weight class that can move as good as he can.
I mean, he's a NCAA football player. Played in the NFL.
Yep.
That's an athlete. He's an athlete, and it's really cool to see somebody his size be able to move.
Yeah, that is true.
Probably currently him and his opponent, biggest men in Japan right now. He worked a lot on his soccer kicks, and he was able to get into a ring to prepare for the rising bout.
Find out of the counter, Jim.
I asked him what was under his beard, and he said there's a fist-shaped chin.
Like to see that.
Yeah.
I would really like to see
that. Fist-shaped chin. I think he means butt chin. He's probably got a butt chin. But a fist chin, that's different. Never heard that.
Like to see it.
Yeah.
Tyler King heading up to his corner.
Funny guy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah. Get out of my way, dude.
He is.
I'm gonna jump over it.
Tyler King, NFL, also has got experience in Bellator. Heavyweight class, 12 wins, 5 losses. 3 by TKO and KO.
He wants to drop him, then choke him. He'll drop and choke.
Drop and choke.
I would just kick him in the head. Again, Amir, he is from a Muslim state. He had to train during Ramadan.
Yep.
That's tough.
A lot of people probably view and know what's going on between Ekberi, Amir, and Tyler King with all the tweets and everything like that. There's a lot of heat going on, but I want to see a real nice, clean fight.
I want to see a street fight. I want to see these guys headbutt each other and really get mean and ugly. You know, I don't want to see all this this talking and then come to a normal fight. I want to see a real fight. Throw some chairs
I'm
in
pretty
there.
sure that's what he was looking for.
You know?
That's Amir, Ekberi.
Trainer out of AKA Thailand.
Very, very heavy wrestling background, amateur wrestling. Medalist, I believe.
Actually,
champion.
In wrestling?
Yeah.
Pretty sure got kicked out of the Olympics.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, for good. Probably didn't want me to bring that up. I didn't bring it up, you brought it up.
I didn't bring it up, I just said
what? Say what? Kick him in the head.
The age of 29 here, 6'3", 250 pounds.
Big boys in there.
Big boys in there. So Amir, on the other hand, wants to go stand-up KO before he hits the ground.
He's for sure an Olympic quality wrestler.
But as far as MMA is concerned, he doesn't have too much of a background in fighting MMA, so he just started 4 fights.
Wrestling is a form of combat, in my eyes. It's just like wrestling, but now you can kick and punch each other. So
just not in the ring. So
it's the same sport.
Yeah.
Said he likes to shoot skeet on his free time.
Yep.
Told me he had his first AK at 6.
Let's go. So this is going to be a 6th fight in Rizin, and the man just loves Japan. He loves the culture. He loves the spirit.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
He plays the part for sure.
He said no crucifix.
Amir told me that he eats 12 pounds of food a day.
Well, I mean, buffet was gone.
Yeah, that's why they were so mad at each other. One guy wanted to eat, the other guy ate it all. I'd be mad too.
Was it Tyler? Was it Amir?
Had to be.
Who was here before me? All right, getting ready. Was it touch glove before they started?
I doubt it.
All right, Tyler King, Amir Ekberi, out of the red corner, and the blue corner, Tyler King.
Some big boys.
They are big. Nice kick there by Tyler. High kick there by Amir. Heavy punches there going. Nice kick. Now Tyler's got also jiu-jitsu background.
Yeah, he's pretty comfortable on his back in the front headlock choke. You know, he told me he wants to. Ooh, is that a low blow? What is that? Oh, he's pulling guard. Drop into a guard position. Now let's see if he can do something from there. He wanted to be there. He pulled the guard.
But I mean, you know, Amir's so wide, he can't even lock his hands behind his back. I mean, his feet behind his back. Like you said, stand up.
Get up, big boy. Even though Amir didn't do any boxing, you know, like traditionally, he's got to hit hard. I mean, look how wide he is.
Want to watch out for that jab.
Oh, nice slip uppercut. I've never seen that head movement from him. He definitely has improved.
Oh, there it is. The wobble.
Yeah, he's trying to get his mouthpiece in.
He's gone. He's down. Like he said, stand up KO.
Yeah. Wow.
Exactly what he wanted.
Huge improvement. Huge improvement.
This camp in Thailand, I guess, really helped him out.
He was trying to get his mouthpiece in. You don't, not in the heat of the action. You don't worry about that.
Winner, Amir Ekberi.
Very impressed with that. Leaps and bounds in his striking. Leaps and bounds.
Completely different.
It all started with that slip. slip, uppercut, hook, cross,
right
and then he just kept staying on top of him. Nice wobble right there. You see, he's trying to get his mouthpiece in. That is not the time. Not the time. Fight's over. Wow.
Those are some heavy hits there from Amir.
Very, very impressed.
1 minute 39 seconds. Don't worry about the mouth guard.
He needs a Fight Bite mouth guard. Those things don't come out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fightbite.com. Check them out. That's what I use.
What advertisement?
Yeah, there you go. Dang,
wow, he did.
Look at that.
He did.
Dude, he got hit 3 or 4 times. He's still trying to get his mouthpiece in. Hey, come on. You gotta let that thing go, man, and protect yourself. Wow.
Ekberi.
Very impressed. Very impressed. I watched his last couple fights. He was just a wrestler, but it looks like he got some new skills.
Got some rap. He sure did. I think it was after that fight from Miracle.
Yeah.
You know, that really probably changed his game.
AKA Thailand.
Really improved up on his Muay Thai there, I guess. He's trying.
Wow.
It was a great fight. Tyler's not happy.
Wow.
124.5 キロ。
Crowd loves him.
赤コーナー192センチ 116.1 キロアミール・アリアックアリー和田亮
Cut the tension with a knife in here, Joe.
This is the one fight we've been paying very close attention. Quick reminder, 2 rounds of 5 minutes. If the judges cannot decide who wins, it goes to an extra 5-minute round. Kicks and knees to a down opponent are legal, and elbows to the head are not in this tournament format.
Joe, I believe this is an experience level of you. Heath has the experience. We'll see what happens if he's moving forward, if he can use that veteran experience, or if the power is going to get him.
Keith Haring clearly not worried about Amir Ekberi.
He needs to worry about the clinch of Amir. Right here is a problem.
Oh, thunderous right hand landed by Ekberi. Keith Haring in big trouble as Amir Ekberi is going for the finish.
He's coming back to his feet. Greco-Roman.
Oh my goodness. Like Keith Haring weighs absolutely nothing. An unbelievable slam by Ekberi. Keith Haring in big trouble here, needs to defend himself, needs to get out of this position.
He is defending himself, he's not balling up, he's looking to continue to fight. Amir's power is excellent.
A dominant first minute by Amir Ekberi, and now he just puts Keith Haring on his back. Dominant position here, you know he's looking for the crucifix here.
I thought experience could be the factor here, and I see it's not. You just gotta, you got a bad Greco-Roman dude on your hands right here.
And as he tries for the crucifix, Keith Haring saw it coming and immediately spins out. He's just in a whole lot of trouble here, trying to protect his head. He is getting rocked here with these punches. Now he's having to defend himself, trying to get up, but Amir Ekberi is keeping him on the ground here.
Those are serious punches to the side of the face, hitting him in the ear. His forehead's cut open now.
And now he is caught in a crucifix position. Look for the punches to come down. We have seen this before.
This is dangerous. This is dangerous right here.
Amir Ekberi having his way with Keith Haring. Haring doing his best here. He frees his arm. He's trying to do the best he can to get away from Amir, who has been absolutely mauling and brawling the mixed martial arts veteran.
Keeping his hands locked, Amir, so he's not vulnerable for that submission. He's got such good pressure. He's landing those hammer fists. He's got his hips in. And that is power coming from that right hand.
Thunderous punches landed there by Amir.
He should drop knees in his back here.
Just constant pressure, dragging him down.
This is called wet blanket. You know, you keep all the power on the guy. All he's trying to do is stand up with all of your weight. Takes a lot of energy out of a bottom man here. Look how hard those punches are landing.
So punishment here, he's trying to figure out how do I get this guy off of me. Amir almost just let him go there. Still a long time to go in this opening round. Just under 2 minutes, though.
Just under 2 minutes. I'm not sure if he can take 2 more minutes of these punches.
Oh, my goodness. More punches landed by Ekberi. Keith Haring in a whole lot of trouble here. A world of pain, a world of hurt. Trying to figure out how do I get out of here, but he's not being able to do anything right now. Just being mauled here by the favorite of this.
I don't think a lot of people thought we'd see a second round, Joe.
And we are about to see it right now in the Side Games presents Ryzen Fighting World Grand Prix 2016. Open weight.
This is where Heath's hands can really make a difference.
Amir smiling at Heath Haring. He's probably going to be timing a takedown here, but it's Heath Haring continuing to push the pace here.
Yeah, but these are big boys. They put so much power behind their punches. One punch changes a fight.
Oh, and a knee landed there by Heath Haring. Taking advantage of the fact that perhaps Ekberi is tired.
All I see is Mickey Mouse throwing knees.
That a tactical error there. Is it a slip by Haring? Was it a tactical error going for that takedown? Just disengage, and you can hear his corner saying, walk to the ropes and get up.
He needs to do an inside stand up and get back to his feet. This is where he's good. This is where he got hurt in the first round. Needs to get back to his feet. Needs to focus on his striking. Right now, the only thing he's doing is blocking punches with the side of his face.
1 minute gone already in the second round here. Ekberi once again in a dominant position. Heath Haring on all fours. You hear his corner right now pleading with him. You got to get to the ropes. You got to stand up.
Amir is tired, though, you know. And look at him. He's kneeing him in the side like we talked about.
And he is up. Heath Haring is up.
Back to the clinch. The fans are excited. You're hearing them clap now.
Roy Nelson, very, very calm. Keith Haring, not yelling at him, but he's saying, you're going to get separated, and just like that, there's separation. Keith looking at Roy, nodding his head. I'll be fine. There's the high kick that Roy wanted.
One punch changes this fight. These are heavyweights.
As you can see here, once again, they are in the clinch, not necessarily where Heath Haring wants to be with a man with the pedigree of Amir Ekberi.
Yeah, but he's tired. He's breathing. Look at his belly breathing. Amir's belly breathing. You can tell he's a little bit tired. He's pushing him in here. This is where the, you know, Heath being a veteran could come around and help him here. Look at, he's refocusing, understands one punch.
Letting Amir rest for 1 second.
No, this fight has changed, folks.
Can Heath Haring pull off what appears to be the impossible? Taking a beating.
Nice Heath.
He is now landing lefts and rights, and Amir answers back.
Amir's keeping that pressure on. He's a stud. You know, you're seeing him keep that pressure, taking him down, landing those punches. They're both extremely tired. This is all heart now, folks. Continue. Amir keeps putting the pressure on him, even though he's tired. He's still winning this fight.
Look for the referee again, saying action, separating them. Heath Haring has 1 minute and 42 seconds to pull off an incredible comeback.
But Heath understands all he needs one punch in this game. Circle, pummel off, start all over. That's what he's calling for.
Incredible.
Big country.
Heath Haring just moving forward. Alikbari, a dominant performance in round 1.
Nice.
Missing with the uppercut, trying to time all of his punches.
Oh!
Good job. Good punch
right
landed
hook
there by
landed.
Herring.
One minute left, folks.
1 minute to go in the second round here.
Nice knee to the stomach.
Great job. A wonderful knee landed there.
You know, Heath did land a nice hook there, left hook.
Once again, the referee is not wasting any time, refusing to let these guys breathe.
Yeah, you can hear the fans are going crazy. This place is blowing up. Oh, Lance
Beautiful punch
overhand
landed by
right.
Heath Herring. He is coming back in this fight here. These guys are throwing
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left, overhand.
Oh, and a high kick landed by Heath Herring.
Saitama is going nuts in here.
Oh,
knee to the face.
Sweeping him over.
That's terrible. He definitely won that round.
I hate to break it to Amir Alikbari, but Heath Herring, in my opinion, has come back and won this round here. We may see a third round,
We're
ladies and gentlemen.
definitely seeing a third round, I think.
What an incredible fight.
Great
going
fight.
down. This is why Heath and I spoke last time. Legends are made in here, and Heath is doing a fantastic job proving to everybody that this guy's a legend in mixed martial arts. He has been gone from the sport for so long. He specifically said, you know what? I was just resting. I'm not afraid of any of these guys.
He was resting for 8 years, he said.
Yes.
No problem. But I'll tell you what, this Saitama Super Arena is going crazy, folks. Okay, everyone's so fired up to see these quarterfinals.
Look at these knees landed here by Heath Herring.
Overhand right.
He was able to disengage, and of course, boom, boom, landing his combinations.
Right, and I think he definitely was the offensive fighter. He landed more punches. I would like to see a third round.
I would like to see a third round as well, and a high kick landed there by Heath Herring, who showed unbelievable heart. Both these gentlemen standing in the center of the ring. Do we have a winner? Do we have a unanimous decision? The final, semi-final bout. In the Side Games presents Rise in Fighting World Grand Prix 2016, Amir Alikbari, Valentin Moldavsky. The winner will take on Mirko Krokop later on this evening.
You know, and this is an interesting question. You know, if you're Mirko Krokop, which one of these men would you rather face? Would you rather face a heavier wrestler, or would you rather face a more well-rounded, smaller man closer to weight than you? And I don't really know exactly what it is that Mirko would be thinking in this situation.
I think Mirko would rather go with the less experienced wrestler.
Really?
We saw yesterday, once you put your hands on him, he was in some trouble.
And it could be true. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we see Amir really rushing the Russian, actually.
Good call there, Heath. Joe Ferraro here alongside the Texas Crazy Horse Heath Herring, and of course the baddest man on the planet, Joe Warren. Amir Alikbari here rushing in there, trying to knock out his opponent. To my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, Heath, perhaps what Moldavsky wants to do is try and get Alikbari to the second or third round.
You know, he's really doing a really good job of keeping on his feet. He doesn't look like he wants to go to the ground. He's actually trying to avoid Amir. Amir's doing a good job trying to work him into the corner. He's throwing big shots. But this is the kind of situation we might see. We saw yesterday with King Mo and Mirko, where once Mirko was able to land some shots on him, he was definitely able to hurt him.
Yeah, I mean, Moldavsky is doing one thing that's strange. He's moving into his power.
That's a very good call there, Joe Warren. He was just sitting there, and he was getting too close. He was making this fight, bringing it into a phone booth, which is what you don't want to do against a wrestler.
Right.
We've seen Moldavsky really just being relaxed right here, taking his time. He's in no hurry. So we're going to see the submission prowess of Moldavsky here on the ground. You see he's absolutely relaxed. He's locking, he's over the shoulders now of Amir. He's locking him up. It's really tough for Amir to try to get that neck out.
Yep, and this is where I talk about bringing your head back inside, getting it underneath that chin.
Absolutely.
And if he can posture back up, this is where Amir will do his damage with his punching.
But Amir's using a lot of energy right now compared to what Moldavsky is. You see Moldavsky completely relaxed in this situation. He's actually he's not using much power at all. He's just in a grip right now. So he's actually making Amir carry his weight and try to get himself out.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
You are right, Amir. You know, Jiu-Jitsu 101, you do not post your hand flat on the mat. And these are situations with a new fighter where sometimes you get into some trouble.
And look for the referee here if action does not continue and there's no submission there. Unless you see that gun sign, there's no submission. The referee would stand them up, but Amir is able now to free himself.
You know what, I'm wondering if from the fight that they saw that Amir gassed a little bit in the first round, if maybe the idea of Moldavsky is to come out, really tire Amir out in this first round, and then maybe turn up the pressure on him in the second.
You can tell the coaching here, Joe. You can tell Moldavsky, he's just holding on to him over and under hook, trying to bring him to the body so he cannot create that distance to land those heavy punches.
Right.
Amir working valiantly to get that left leg free. You do not want him in side control or a mount. Moldavsky does give up his back, though.
And we're seeing here, so we're like halfway through the round right now, and we're seeing if Amir's going to start gassing again.
Yep.
We might see somebody go flying, perhaps.
Yeah, that takes a lot of energy, though, from Amir.
And you see Moldavsky doing a really good job of getting between the ropes to keep from getting put in that salto position.
3 minutes in your round.
Very technical battle here going on, gentlemen.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of energy to do what Amir's doing as a wrestler, to keep all your pressure on him, keep that weight down. It takes a lot of energy. That's why you saw him break a little bit with you, Heath.
And I think actually, now that I'm seeing, I think that's Valentine's game plan. I think it's a little bit of a war of attrition. Try to kind of grind him down this first round. Don't get him to do anything too crazy. Just kind of get him trying to gas, and then I think he's going to try to turn up the heat in the second round.
We've seen a lot of game plan, right, Joe, from Moldavsky? I think his corner is a very educated big man coaching team.
I think this is exactly what they wanted him to do. The further this fight goes, the bigger man will be sucking a lot of oxygen, and we can see it right now. It appears, correct me if I'm wrong, Ekbari is now beginning to breathe heavy, but he is working. He is working. He's got the clinch. He's trying to get that trip takedown.
This takes a lot of energy from a wrestler.
And if you guys notice, you'll see Moldavsky actually looking up at the Jumbotron. And I think what he's doing is that he's looking at the time. I think he's just absolutely, it's just a war of attrition at this point. He's trying to make Amir gas himself out. And we're going to see what happens at the beginning of the second round.
That's what I was speaking about, is his coaching also, Moldavsky's.
You know, the hands down by Amir.
He looks fatigued, gentlemen.
Team. Yep. Hands are dropping.
But I'm sure
he's
been in this position many, many times. It appears like
he's
it's
actually
fatigue.
backing out.
Yeah, you're right. He is backing up here.
Moldavsky's footwork. Look at his footwork. We saw this 2 days ago. Started to move. He's now going into the body. Goes to the body with that left kick.
Good call, Joe. Oh, and a combination throw dive by Moldavsky. 20 seconds left in the opening round. Some blood coming from the nose of Amir Ekbari.
In the second round, I think there's going to be some fireworks.
Moldavsky also has Fedor in his corner all the time in practice.
There he does it again, Joe Warren. Moldavsky with the right hand. Swing, just faking it. What's coming? Is it my left or is it my right?
And here again, you see he's just absolutely grinding it out.
All right, gentlemen. Round one is in the books. Who do you have it scored for?
I think I got Moldavsky winning that round first. I think his pressure looked good. I think he was moving well. You seeing Amir hit him with that left hook and come forward. I just didn't see much damage. I saw a bigger man end up getting on top, but not getting the job done.
No, I mean here you see, I have to respectfully disagree. I think actually the round would go to Amir. You know, to get the takedowns. I think he landed the most damage. I think we saw Moldavsky actually fighting a smarter fight by actually trying to gas the bigger man out. But I would definitely give the first round to Amir.
If you are Mike Swick and you are in Eckbari's corner right now, what are you telling your fighter?
Suck it up. You got to get that air in. Take it, relax. The guy's trying to grind you out, and be ready. I think be ready for a hurricane coming out at the beginning of this round.
And let's not forget, gentlemen, Prokop defeated Baruto in seconds.
Exactly.
These two guys are now entering the second round, and it could be another long one, perhaps. It could be a short one, but either way, they've expended more energy than the Croatian.
Now, Valentine looks a little bit more fresh.
Yeah, Valentine's bouncing a little more. We'll see if he comes out, moves away from the power, and make sure that he does not get into a wrestling match.
I think you're right, Heath. I think there you go. You're going to start to see him pick up the pace and really try and fatigue and have Eckbari make that mistake.
But the problem is now he's behind one round. But he's really got to pick up the pace and put some damage in now. I think his first reaction was to try to gas him, but now he's going to try to pick up the pace.
Combinations, hooks being thrown now by the Russian. Eckbari responds to his own combination.
There's a problem with fighting a heavier man. It's big tank versus little tank. If the big tank hits you, you could be in trouble. Eckbari's hands are coming down a little bit, though.
And it looks like Moldavsky's trying to cross those feet when he throws those combinations, working his angles.
Correct.
Amir, see, it looks flat-footed. Podolski looks like he's on his toes. He's moving real well this round.
Now this is a situation that Amir obviously wants to be in you know, in a lockup position. Oh, Moldavski, and we see Moldavski really putting on the pressure this time.
Oh, he needs to get out of the corner though. This is he throws a right hand.
Fantastic straight right.
He is getting out of dodge, working those angles, sticking and moving here.
Yeah, Moldavski's really picking up the pace now.
Podolski maybe go to the body a little bit here. Drop his hands, Amir, a little bit.
Amir go for the takedown.
That's exactly what Amir Elikbarli wanted.
Yeah, this is not the position that Moldavski wants to be in. The bigger man on top.
We are only a minute 15 into the second round here.
This is Moldavski's power position.
You know, Moldavski looks like he's trying to. Actually, I was trying the exact same move last night. Amir's way too good, though, I think, to get caught in that position. And we see Amir want to take the takedown. Nice little leg trip. Keeping on top.
Let's not kid ourselves, though. Moldavski has a sambo background.
Absolutely.
Those legs can be grabbed at any one point in time.
Yeah, he's got a sambo background, but he's got a big, strong Greco-Roman world champ on top of him that understands hip pressure.
Right. Now, but you see Moldavski looking up at the clock again. I think he's ready to start turning up the pressure. But he's got to get the big man off his back. We're seeing Amir. Oh, yeah. He's going for that Kimura again. You saw him reaching down for the leg right there.
Gotta love the referee.
Stop, don't move.
Don't move until I tell you to move. Yeah, he's a big dude himself, Heath.
Amir wants to stay right here. Double underhooks, pressure into the side of this ring. It's a great position for him. He's going to step around and then end up bringing Podolski to his back with a body lock if he can. He just lost that. Now they're in an over and under position. He's digging that underhook back to a double underhook. This is a very safe position. Go back to muscle memory. It's a wrestling move.
Especially for a Greco guy.
We're past the midway point of the round. We have about 2:15 left.
Okay, now
Moldavski again looking up at the clock, looking up at the big screen.
This benefits Moldavski, absolutely, the break here. I think Amir was actually, right now I've got Amir ahead in this round, but Moldavski actually looking fresher now, looking to land big shots.
A sense of urgency now with Valentin Moldavski. Perhaps he believes he lost that first round. He needs to pick up the pace here and finish off his opponent, or at least win this round.
Yeah.
Do you agree Moldavski should maybe start that front leg kick?
I think it's a little bit late now to start the front leg kick.
Okay, you think you need to start early in the round?
You absolutely have to start working on a leg and hurting it.
It looks like Elikbarli is loading up for something here. He wants to get, there it is, the knee there. Moldavski felt that there.
Oh, nice left hook.
It's the night of the knees.
And really, this is just where you see weight taking, weight making the difference in the clinch. Now, Moldavski's doing a fantastic job of moving on the outside, and Amir's really dropping those hands. He's got to be careful.
We saw a little bit of
Moldavski now with the double underhooks.
Absolutely.
Tried a foot sweep. He's going to an over and under clinch.
Yeah, this doesn't benefit Moldavski. I don't know why he's clinching. He needs to stay on the outside and try to land shots.
You are completely right. He needs to dig underhooks here and go back into a double underhook.
There we got Amir. He's going to go for the double leg. Now he's going to go into a single leg.
Gets the takedown here. Less than 1 minute to go in the second round here. Side Games presents Rizin Fighting World Grand Prix 2016. Amir Elikbarli. He was the favorite coming in to this tournament. Moldavski took that away, but it's Amir right now controlling his Russian opponent.
Yeah, and really Moldavski's either got to get a submission or a knockout here to win the fight.
He's got 35 seconds to do so. Referee's calling a stoppage here. Or asking
elbow.
Oh.
He elbowed.
I mean,
remember, no elbows allowed in the tournament bouts.
It looked like a forearm to me. Now, this absolutely benefits Moldavski. This is it.
There could be,
wants to?
Will there be
is there a foul?
A yellow card here? I think it was the elbow. Not allowed to throw an elbow.
Okay, now this changes things considerably, gentlemen.
Yes, I believe I didn't think there would be a third round.
He's asking him to go to a neutral corner.
It looks like there could be one
30 seconds now.
The doctor has checked on Moldavski. The referee has stated you are not allowed to throw an elbow.
Is it a point deduction or was it just a warning?
It's the best thing that could have happened.
Oh, and a body shot on the left hook.
Absolutely. This is it. Moldavski can win. This is his chance to win it now.
Yep.
24 seconds to go.
Head body hook, head body hook. He's going up and down the ladder.
Amir has got to keep those hands up and come out now. He's losing this.
Podolski needs to also move in till those elbows. Well, you can't throw elbows.
10 seconds to go in the second round here.
Oh.
And a great punch landed there by Elikbarli.
Just missed.
Beautiful action here. Superman punch, overhand right.
Again, here it comes. Oh my goodness.
We go to the judges' scorecards. It looks like here Moldavsky may have pulled off the second round. Do you believe it was Ekberi? It could be 2-0 Ekberi. It could be 1-1. It could be 2-0 Moldavsky.
Was there a point deduction by the referee? That's my question.
I don't believe. Let's take a look here at the replay.
Left hook, overhand right, pressuring into him. Finishing the single leg. He's grabbing onto the ring. The ref keeps slapping.
I wouldn't be shocked if we get a third round, gentlemen.
I wouldn't be shocked either. Amir is visibly...
Yeah, I think it's going to be a third round. Oh, Amir is exhausted now.
He's exhausted.
The referee is asking both of these gentlemen to get in here, to come to the middle of the ring.
If we go to a third round, it absolutely is in Valentin's...
Moldavsky's still on his stool right now. They're icing him down. They're getting him ready for that third round.
Yep. If there's going to be a third round.
We don't know until right now.
We're about to find out.
Survey says... I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm really curious. I'm thinking it's going to be a third round.
Well, the fact, as they say,
yes.
Just for that, there's been no point deduction, but as they say many times in mixed martial arts, the longer it takes for the judges to render the decision.
Wow. Wow, split decision.
Amir Ekberi defeats Valentin Moldavsky, and he moves on to the finals to take on Mirko Krokop Filipovic in the final tonight at Psy Games presents Rise in Fighting World.
Amir Ekberi vs. Jeronimo dos Santos.
Well, we hope. I beg your pardon, Miss Lenny Hart, but we hope that this the second heavyweight offering of the night is a lot more entertaining than the first one was, and already this ring entrance is entertaining, right? Geronimo dos Santos Mondragon, last fight against Evgeny Erokin. He won via unanimous decision last December. Actually signed to compete in the UFC, but then tested, he had hepatitis B, but underwent other tests and now medically cleared to compete. Never did compete inside the octagon, but he has trained with former UFC light heavyweight champion Lyoto Machida in the past. Would love another crack at former UFC heavyweight champion Junior Dos Santos, who stopped him via cut in May 2008. But the 34-year-old making his Rizin debut with a record of 39-17, 25 wins via form of knockout, 10 via submission. So this guy does not like to leave it to the judges, win or lose, because out of his 17 losses, 15 have come inside the distance. 29-year-old Amir Ali Akbari, a former Greco-Roman wrestler in Iran. In fact, was on his way to the 2012 Summer Olympics, but was suspended due to a doping suspension and then he got suspended again, so has a checkered past. But here in Ryzen, looking to become a formidable force in MMA, trains at AKA Thailand under UFC veterans Mike Quick Swick, Mark Hunt, and Soa Palele. He made his pro MMA debut in October of 2015, picking up a first-round TKO. Then he picked up another first-round TKO 2 months later. Last year, he signed with Ryzen, made his debut in September in the Openweight Grand Prix against João Isidoro, winning via first-round TKO. Then defeated short-notice replacement Heath Herring via unanimous decision. And then in the final stage of the tournament, he faced Valentin Moldavsky, winning the fight via split decision, but then was knocked out by tournament victor Mirko Krokop. As the tail of the tape shows us, well, you're about to see two big boys throw down giants.
第10試合を行います。青コーナー191センチ、131.15キロ。ジェロニモ・
Dos Santos, first time in Japan, but he watched all of the Pride events back in the day, and he never thought he'd be here. A dream come true. 5-1, 3 of those victories coming inside the distance for Amir Ali Akbari, the superlative wrestler.
10 minutes, 5 wins, 2-round match. No headbutting, no elbow striking.
Elbow to the head are not permitted in this heavyweight attraction. And unlike the first heavyweight fight of the night, let's hope that these two heavyweights go at it like Wendy's and Hardee's on social media. The beef is in the Ryzen ring. What do you look for early, Frank?
Well, I mean, to me, it's whoever lands the first strike. I think Ali Akbari is probably a better striker. He looks a little more balanced and centered, or better striker when it comes to this game. Because I think it's going to be a grappling match.
They trade body shots in the clinch. Knee to the body by Dos Santos.
And this is the position Ali Akbari wants to be. He's a Greco-Roman wrestler.
The go behind waistlock by Ali Akbari, and of course we saw what he did against Heath Herring. Now into cross-side position, the side control on Geronimo Dos Santos. Dos Santos has lost 7 times via submission. But Ali Akbari has 3 knockout wins, no submissions yet.
He's being crucified right now.
Well, that's Dos Santos in the crucifix position, ground and pound by Ali Akbari. And this is bad position for Dos Santos early in the fight.
I can tell he's got no answer for it. Hard part about this position is you start really putting energies into it. You start really getting nervous because you can't move your arm, you can't move your position at all. You start making silly escapes and wasting a lot of energy.
You have a cool story about one of Dos Santos, Ali Akbari's coaches, Mike Swick, former military member, contacted you back in the day?
Back in the day, used to be in Afghanistan. Used to write me from the dirt, tell me he was going to be a fighter, wanted to come to these states and train him for years, got him started.
Yeah. AKA San Jose, of course, you were part of the founding members there with Javier Mendez, Crazy Bob Cook, and of course, I want to congratulate Daniel Cormier, successfully defending the UFC light heavyweight championship. DC, a great ambassador to the sport, no matter what the fans think. He's got to embrace that heel persona. He's got to embrace the heel persona.
Why don't they like him? He's the nicest guy, too. It's so funny how certain people don't like him.
What a formidable force he was at heavyweight in Strikeforce. Remember the Grand Prix beating Josh Barnett, no
throwing
slouch,
people
throwing
around.
and body slamming him. Dos Santos, meanwhile, peppering Amir, or excuse me, being peppered by Amir Ali Akbari, who has him in this crucifix
and he's
position.
choking him now. Look at this choke.
Oh, yeah.
He's sliding this in.
The forearm choke.
Say what's funny is I bet you he wishes he had elbows now. That 30-pound weight advantage in his disfavor, but he can sure use some elbows right here. He is just trapped there. That arm is just tied up. Ali Akbari holding the other shoulder. And
there it is! Ground and pound from the crucifix. And Amir Ali Akbari vanquishes Geronimo Dos Santos to improve to 6-1, 4 wins via form of KO.
Came down to position. Ali Akbari had all the positions and just kept one. Just stayed there, crucified, worked it out. These are solid shots. That was a need-to-stop fight. Dos Santos just no understanding of how to escape out of this position.
First round, by technical knockout, the winner,
That's a big, scary man.
Bounces back from the loss to Mirko Krokop. Ali Akbari bests Geronimo Dos Santos via TKO.
The team photo.
So 10 fights in the books, one more coming your way. In this, the first Rizin MMA event of the year as we begin the year-long celebration, the 20th anniversary of the spiritual, well, forefather of Rizin Pride Fighting Championships.
The Nexus for many shows tomorrow around the world.
I wouldn't mind coming back to Japan to do it again. I gotta talk to my agent.